Today was the day this man was released from prison. When he returned to his former residence, he was stunned. He never expected that during his time in prison, his coach had turned the house into a boxing gym, fully equipped with various training equipment and even a boxing ring. Jack realized how much his coach had sacrificed for him. What surprised Jack even more was that Kaisa, not wanting to be apart from Jack, had also joined the gym. Now that Jack had returned, everyone was thrilled. In the evening, the neighbors gathered to celebrate Jack's return to life. They chatted happily, and the atmosphere in the house was full of joy. Everyone was eagerly awaiting Jack's return. After the celebration ended and everyone left, Jack couldn't fall asleep. He began to cry. This was the first time in his life that he didn't want to sleep. It was the first time he felt such warmth, the first time he felt the love of a family. The next day, Jack took out his notebook and threw it to a professional boxer. He then began to whistle. The boxer was quite annoyed but wanted Jack to leave as soon as possible. Eventually, he gave Jack his autograph. When Jack got the autograph, he burst out laughing, mocking the boxer's handwriting, calling it as messy as a worm's. Jack even insulted the boxer personally, which made the boxer extremely angry. But the president of the gym intervened, saying Jack's actions were meaningless. The president explained that even if the boxer's handwriting was ugly, it didn't matter, because in this world, it's fists that decide the outcome. Jack arrogantly asked, "What about your fists?" He looked completely smug. Jack then threw the autograph on the floor and stomped on it. This was a clear provocation. Jack had just watched the boxer's match and didn't think much of it. He thought the boxer was weak and lacked power. The boxer, unable to tolerate Jack's humiliation, picked up his fists to teach Jack a lesson. Jack did all of this just for this moment. He picked up his fists, ready to strike back. After a loud scream, both of them hit each other's faces simultaneously. Everyone present was stunned, and in the next second, the professional boxer collapsed. Although Jack's body was greatly injured from the fight, his goal had been achieved. He had deliberately provoked his opponent to land a counterattack. As long as he could knock out the opponent with one punch, the rest could be left to the reporters. The headline the next day would be Jack KO's professional boxer with one punch. This would help them get the gym's license, which was Jack's key to entering the boxing world. The next day, after Jack's release, the coach decided to go to the Boxing Association's office to apply for the gym's license, which would allow their fighters to take official boxing exams and compete in professional matches. The coach left, and Jack and Anthony waited at home. In the evening, they made a big meal for the coach, eagerly awaiting good news. However, things didn't go as expected. Instead of good news, a few police officers arrived. When Jack arrived at the police station, they saw the coach, who was drunk and sitting in the interrogation room, continuously swearing. Jack rushed to his coach, telling him to sober up and asking what happened. All Jack wanted to know was what had happened. But the coach, in his drunken stupor, hit Jack. The police immediately grabbed the coach. Jack, feeling disappointed, watched the coach being taken away. As Jack turned away, the coach suddenly sobered up. With the police's permission, the coach sat down and explained everything to Jack. His attempt to apply for the license that day had not gone smoothly. Because of his poor reputation in the boxing world, all the presidents voted against him due to his past actions. No matter how much he pleaded, they refused. Afterward, he went to make a scene while drunk and was arrested. The coach apologized, knowing it was his fault that two excellent boxers could no longer wait for the next day. After hearing all this, Jack started laughing. The next day, no one knew what to do. But then, they received some good news. The coach was bailed out by the daughter of a major corporation. She also mentioned that her grandfather wanted to meet them. They then headed to a boxing gym to meet him.